Hi Pailwan, welcome to your reading. So let's find out today how will your future spouse pursue you. King of Wands, Ace of Cups, Tower, Believe in the Impossible, White Buffalo, Healer of the Ages, Inner Peace, Desire, Responsibilities, Lessons Growing Up, Syrians B, and we have a Breakthrough. Amazing. Okay. First of all, before we dive into how this person will pursue you, let's talk about who they are. So you will know if this is your reading. I'm sensing that this person is someone with a strong presence. The kind of person who can walk into a room and shift the entire energy. Their aura feels like fire and depth combined, magnetic, confident, yet full of emotional intensity. Their dominant signs may include Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, especially Leo placements, but they might also have important water sign placements, Cancer or Pisces, that soften them emotionally and add depth to their passion. This person could be someone who is either a natural born leader or someone who grew into that role after a deep transformation. They have had to grow up fast. Life didn't give them shortcuts. They have had responsibilities on their shoulders from a young age, either through family burdens, societal expectations, or spiritual initiations. They have been through some personal tower moments, life upheavals, ego deaths, or awakenings that have burned down the old self to make room for their true identity. They are someone who once lived in their head or ego, maybe used to be rigid, overly practical, or even a perfectionist. But now they are becoming more emotionally aware, more heart led, more soul driven. You might also see them as the person who once looked unapproachable but is now surprisingly vulnerable beneath the surface. They are also very self aware. They are on a spiritual path. They might be into healing, consciously or subconsciously, working with energy, or simply being a light in other people's lives. They might not call themselves a healer, but people around them do feel healed in their presence. Their physical appearance might include warm undertones, intense eyes, strong jawline, or a powerful gaze. They carry themselves with purpose. They are not just attractive, they are commanding. They don't chase attention, it finds them. But deep inside, this person is someone who desires peace, emotional connection, and authenticity. They are not looking to play games. They want something real, and they have grown through enough spiritual and emotional upheaval to recognize that when they see it. So, if you have felt that your future partner would be someone who is both intense and emotionally open, someone who had to break themselves down before they could love fully, then this is your pile. Now, let's talk about the pursuit. How this person will come towards you and how will it feel for you. Okay, at first, you may not realize what's happening. Their energy won't feel like a romantic fantasy. It will feel like a disruption. You will feel it in your body, a shift, an energetic ripple. They might enter your life during a time when you are finally feeling stable, focused on inner peace, or healing from past disappointments. You are not necessarily seeking love, which makes their presence all the more powerful. Because the moment they recognize you, they will know you are different. They will pursue you not by rushing in, but by anchoring into your world, deliberately, deeply, and confidently. They will study you before they approach, like not in a manipulative way, but in a soul aware way. They want to understand your emotional rhythm, your passions, your desires. They are magnetically drawn to your inner light, not just your outer body. But here's the thing, their entrance into your life will shake something up within you. You will feel seen, and they may scare you a little because this is the kind of person who doesn't just flirt, they ignite. Their energy will call something out in you, something powerful, untamed, or long suppressed. So when they pursue you, expect bold yet intentional gestures. They won't play it cool, they won't hold back. Because this is someone who will make it clear that they are interested, not just in the idea of you, but in building something deep with you. They will initiate deep conversations, reveal things about their past, and show vulnerability with a level of maturity that sets them apart. Their emotional expression may surprise you as well, especially if you assumed they would be a guarded type. But they want to love deeply, and they are not afraid of emotional intensity anymore. They will bring back passion into your life, but also emotional safety. This is not a fleeting flame. They will ask about your dreams, your fears, your shadows. They will want to grow with you. So expect this pursuit to happen in phases. Let me tell you how. Phase 1 will be magnetic encounter. You will feel their presence first. Something shifts in your energy field. There's an instant recognition, maybe even deja vu. You don't know why, but you feel deeply connected. Second phase will be the disruption. As they start to show interest, your routine, your peace, or your solitude may be challenged. Not in a toxic way, but in a way that opens your heart wider. This is when the emotions begin to flow, and you are being pulled out of your comfort zone. Now, coming to the phase 3, which is soul led action, they will start showing up consistently. Their actions won't just be romantic, they will be transformative. They will inspire you, support you, maybe even challenge your views. Their pursuit isn't just about getting you, it's about helping both of you step into a higher version of yourselves. Coming to phase 4, which is the emotional breakthrough. One conversation or moment will change everything. It might be a deep confession, a vulnerable moment, or a mutual realization that you are not just compatible, but you are aligned as well. Their presence will feel like an answered prayer. This is when the pursuit deepens into commitment. So their love won't always be soft, but it will be honest, raw, and deeply healing. It will push you to believe in the impossible. Because this person doesn't just fall in love, they awaken it. Their approach will teach you something profound, that being pursued isn't just about attention, it's about recognition, remembrance, and soul growth. Okay? That was your overall reading. So that's where I'm ending your reading for today. Thank you so much for stopping by and listening to me till the end. I hope I was being able to give you the messages that you needed to hear. If this message resonated with you, then please give this video a thumbs up, share, and let me know in the comments which pile you chose. Also, currently my personal readings are open. For that, you can check the link in the description box below, and you can also follow me on Instagram for more enlightening messages. So I'm going to be seeing you in my next video. Till then, take care and bye bye. Hi, pile 2, welcome to your reading. So let's find out today, how will your future spouse pursue you? So we have Two of Wands, Hermit, Three of Cups. A new start is coming. Spirit Keeper of the North, anxiety, taking risks, boldness. Okay, that's interesting. Shadow self, denial, projecting shame. And finally, we have focus. Okay, beautiful. First, before we dive deep into this reading, we are going to check who this person is. Okay, who is your future spouse, so that you understand if this reading is for you or not. Your future spouse is someone who walks the line between depth and distance. They have an introspective, quiet energy, but beneath it is a river of emotion and a hunger for connection that they rarely let others see. This is someone with strong Virgo, Cancer, or Scorpio placements, signs that tend to carry deep emotional currents but often keep their feelings tucked away behind layers of self protection. There may also be air energy here, Aquarius or Gemini, especially if they intellectualize their emotions before expressing them. But overall, this person is a blend of sensitivity, overthinking, and spiritual depth. They are likely someone who has gone through emotional suppression or anxiety at various points in their life. There's a tendency in them to pull away from people before they get too close, not because they don't want love, but because they fear being seen in their entirety, especially the shadow aspects of themselves. They have carried shame. They have projected their wounds onto others in the past. They have had to face themselves. And for many, that meant walking a solitary path for a long time. You will know this is your pile if you feel drawn to quiet intensity. Because this is someone who feels familiar on a soul level. Not loud, not flashy, but magnetic in a calm, steady way. Their presence can feel like silence, yet it says so much. They are not your typical pursuer. They don't chase, they observe, they reflect. They wait for the right moment. That doesn't mean they are passive. On the contrary, this person has boldness brewing the surface. But it has taken them time and serious inner work to become brave enough to act on it. They have also likely experienced a deep emotional transformation, perhaps even a dark night of the soul. They may have lived through anxiety, shame, or denial, especially around their own emotions or worthiness. But they are learning to take risks, not just in life, but in love. So when you meet them, they may be coming out of a cycle of emotional dormancy. They are stepping into a new season of life, and you are the catalyst that sparks it. Physically, they may have soulful eyes, a serious gaze, or an appearance that feels calming, clean, or earth toned. Right. Think minimalist but meaningful. Their body language says more than their words. So, if you have ever felt like your partner would be someone who lives quietly but loves deeply, this is your pile. Now, let's see how will your future spouse pursue you. Your future spouse's pursuit of you is not a loud story. It is not fireworks and public declarations, at least not in the beginning. This is a pursuit that starts in the soul, in stillness, in intention, in observation. Before they approach you, there will be deep internal process. They will feel the pull towards you long before they act on it. You will notice they may linger around your energy, not necessarily in words or grand gestures, but in subtle ways. A glance that lasts a second too long, a conversation that suddenly gets more personal, a connection that feels oddly comfortable and a little scary. Because you ignite something within them, not just desire but readiness. You inspire them to finally take the emotional risk they have been avoiding. But that doesn't mean they will dive in head first. They will likely go inward first. They will need time to wrestle with their anxiety, to confront their fear of rejection, or even their long held belief that they are not enough. This is someone who doesn't want to pursue out of impulse. They want to be sure that they can offer something real, and they are not projecting old patterns onto you. So they go quiet first. They retreat. But it's not disinterest, it's reflection. Now, the moment they decide to pursue you is the moment they have chosen growth over fear. They will begin to show up, not dramatically, but meaningfully. They will start small, perhaps by inviting you to something social or finding reasons to be around you more often. This is someone who uses connection as their love language. They want to build a bond with you in moments of joy and emotional safety first, through laughter, shared experiences, and mutual understanding. They will invite you into their real world, not just as someone they are interested in, but as someone they want to build a life with. You will find that their pursuit becomes bolder once they sense reciprocity. The more secure they feel in your emotional energy, the more they begin to emerge from their inner cave. Their affection may come through thoughtful messages, random deep talks, or a protective presence in your life. They will want to be your safe place because you have become theirs. So, their journey is not about flashy romance, it's about emotional intimacy and trust. And when they cross that threshold, when they decide to risk rejection, vulnerability, and even old wounds for the sake of love, they will step into a new version of themselves. And they will invite you into a new version of life, one where connection is sacred and love is a soul awakening process. They will pursue you with emotional courage. And when they do, you will know it's real because it has taken everything in them to show up as exactly who they are. This was your reading by number two. So that's where I'm ending your reading for today. Thank you so much for stopping by and listening to me till the end. I hope I was being able to give you the messages that you needed to hear. If you liked and enjoyed this reading and if this reading resonated with you, then please give this video a thumbs up, share, and let me know in the comments which pile you chose. Also, currently my personal readings are open. For that, you can check the description box below, and you can also follow me on Instagram for more enlightening messages. So I'm going to be seeing you in my next video. Till then, take care and bye bye. Hi, Pile 3, welcome to your reading. So let's find out today, how will your future spouse pursue you? So we have death, the world, five of wands, a personal issue reaches resolution, spirit of water, beautiful energy, appreciation, delight, protection, harmony, protection, idealism. Okay, radiance. Okay, before we dive deep into this reading, first let's check who is this person. Your future spouse is a transformer, a soul who has lived many lifetimes within one. You will know this is your pile if you have always felt you would end up with someone who has endured massive change, intense personal battles, and spiritual awakenings that left them completely different than who they used to be. This person is powerful yet humble because they have been through emotional rebirths, deep endings, and life chapters that demanded their ego be stripped away. They have felt the rawness of life and survived it. Their journey has taught them that joy and pain often coexist, and that real radiance comes after the storm. Their astrological energy carries strong Scorpio, especially Sun, Moon, or Rising, as well as elements of Capricorn, Pisces, and Cancer. This person might also have water heavy or earth heavy placements that show up in how deeply they feel and how solidly they move through life once they are grounded. You may notice this person has an aura that feels cleansed by fire or water. They have been purified spiritually and emotionally. There's a softness to them, but also a strength. They are someone who now values peace, harmony, and protection because they have lived in chaos, conflict, and emotional exposure before. They have had to fight for their inner balance and they now cherish it. They may have grown up in a challenging environment, one where they had to defend for themselves emotionally or spiritually. This forced them to mature quickly. Their past relationships may have included karmic patterns, manipulation, or emotional entanglements that left them drained. They have done serious healing, especially around self worth and boundaries. Now they protect their energy fiercely. They seek appreciation, authenticity, and alignment. They no longer engage in drama, and they don't allow others to drain their light. But even so, this person radiates love when it's safe to. They are also someone who doesn't just want a relationship, they want a soul sanctuary, a place where they can be vulnerable, passionate, supported, and seen. They are not afraid of the shadows, but they refuse to stay in the dark. So, if you have always known that your partner would be someone who is spiritually awake, emotionally intense, and deeply protective of their peace, this is your pile. So, now let's check, how will your future spouse pursue you? Okay. The pursuit from this person won't be hasty. It's not going to be the fairy tale of immediate fireworks. Instead, it's going to feel like a sacred unfolding, something powerful, intentional, and rooted in emotional safety. They won't even approach you with surface level charm. They won't try to impress you with ego or perfection. Instead, their pursuit of you begins with recognition. When they see you, they will feel a spiritual echo, as if your energy is something they have known in another life, something their soul has been waiting for. But here's the key: before they pursue you, they will wrestle with themselves because you will activate something within them, a deep emotional realization, not just about love, but about what they are ready to release. Because being with you will require truth, and they know that. There may be a period of inner resistance. You may notice their energy of push and pull, not because they are unsure about you, but because they are confronting the final walls they have built around their heart. Because you are their mirror, and that means being around you brings up their past wounds, past version of themselves, and the fear of being vulnerable again. But then something will shift. It could be an emotional breakthrough, a resolution of a personal issue they have been holding on to, or a moment of intense clarity. That's when the pursuit begins, not from a place of fear, but from deep emotional alignment. They will approach you with a quiet yet bold energy, the kind that says, I have seen what life looks like without love, and I am ready to choose differently. So they will start showing up more, maybe through words of affirmation, quality time, or heartfelt conversations. You will feel their attention shift from guarded observation to active appreciation. They will notice the little things about you, and they will express admiration for your mind, your spirit, your energy. And you will feel emotionally protected by them, as if they are saying, I won't let the world dim your light. This pursuit will feel different than any connection you have had, because there will be intensity, yes, but also a sense of peace. It won't feel rushed. It will feel safe and alive at the same time. They may even express their intentions directly, but in a soulful way. Something like, I want to build something real, not something perfect. And I see that possibility with you. Their love language might include protective presence, standing up for you, supporting your boundaries, keeping your emotional energy safe, emotional vulnerability, like sharing their past, their battles, their transformation, joyful expression, like laughter, physical affection, shared experiences, delight in your presence, and spiritual resonance, like they will want to grow with you, evolve beside you. So by the time they fully pursue you, they will have already done the inner work. They won't ask you to heal them. They will meet you from wholeness. And they will want to create a relationship that reflects that wholeness. One rooted in harmony, emotional safety, spiritual purpose, and radiant love. Okay? That was all your overall reading. So that's when I'm ending your reading for today. Thank you so much for stopping by and listening to me till the end. I hope I was being able to give you the messages that you needed to hear. If you liked this message and if this message resonated with you, then please give this video a thumbs up, share, and let me know in the comments which pile you chose. Also, currently my personal readings are open. For that, you can check the description box below, and you can also follow me on Instagram for more enlightening messages. So I'm going to be seeing you in my next video. Till then, take care and bye bye.